What's good, y'all? It's your boy K9. This is my 84 Nissan 300ZX Z31 Turbo. If you guys caught my last video, we went ahead and installed a Volvo 850 E-fan setup completely in the car. Everything went good except for the fact that I had some clearance issues, not only with my hood, but also with my cold side intercooler piping. Even after trimming it down and modifying it, it still sits really high. So to fix that, I'm gonna go ahead swap this in. This is a E-fan setup from a Volvo 940. This is actually the fan I should have used. If you guys saw the Ranger follow-up write-up I put in the description of the other video, this is the ideal setup and fan that you should use because, as you can see, it has such a low profile. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this thing cleaned up. I do have to clean up this exposed wire on it for the ground. Other than that, it should be a pretty simple bolting affair. Everything's already wired up, so we just got to position this, get it in the car, and then go from there. Let's get it. All right, y'all, since this thing is so filthy, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned off with degreaser. You don't ever really want to put dirty stuff back in your car, even if it came from a junkyard. So let's go ahead and get this done. Alright, y'all, now that we got that clean, all I gotta do is pull off the bumper, pull that shroud out. It's just got a couple zip ties, and that's it. I already went ahead and disconnected it. We got the ground, the power, very simple. This should be a straightforward swap. Alright, you guys, here you can see both fans on the ground side by side. Here on the left, this is from the Volvo 850 I originally pulled the setup from. On the right, this is the more desirable and the ideal one for what we're trying to achieve from a Volvo 940. Now, one thing I want to point out, if it wasn't already apparent on camera, this fan is definitely a lot taller. And keep in mind, if you guys saw that previous video, I did trim this fan down about half the size. This should already work. This does have a slight slope on it, but we'll see. As far as the dimensions of the two, the width of the shrouds are literally about the same. As far as the height, the 940 fan is a little bit taller, as you can see in that corner, and that's not even counting the top part. So I already have a feeling I might have to trim that. I'm gonna see. One of the main reasons, other than the fact that this is the more ideal swap, is this 940 fan has these relief pockets here. Some of you guys might be seeing this and wondering what these are. So this is really cool. What this basically allows is when the car is driving at high speed and the fan may not be going, this is actually going to help the air come through the radiator, and that air is going to help push those flaps open. So it's going to help be a relief for it. They're called relief flaps. It's pretty cool. I learned about these when I first started looking into these E-fan setups. So something cool, like I said, and this is OEM. Functional. And one other reason I do want to point out about switching to this fan is, in this application, if you were a completely stock Z31, which is what we're doing this in, this would not work for you, as this would most likely interfere with your stock cold air intake, whether you're NA or turbo. Yes, you can obviously leave that, but still. One thing to keep in mind when you do mods, it is nicer to think if the car was stock, or it'll keep that appearance, or it'll work in a stock configuration just to make your life easier. Alright, you guys, so here you can see I basically already tried test fitting it in the car just to see where we're going to have to make adjustments. And one thing that's pretty obvious, as y'all can see, we're going to have to cut off this top part, which is going to be nice because it's going to make this whole thing sit flush against this. And then I was able to slip on this, so that should be fine. This corner is definitely what we're going to have to trim off, I think. So I'm going to go ahead and pull it out, make those adjustments, and then let's go ahead and test fit it and hope that it just goes straight in at that point. Alright, you guys, as you can see right here, I went ahead and started using tape as a line. There's also this like casting in the plastic. So I'm going to try and stay on this other side of the line, get as flush of a cut as I can with it. I'm going to test fit it after that, and then we'll see what exactly I'm going to have to do about this corner. I would like to keep it as intact as possible to complete the shroud, but we'll see. Let's go. check it out. This actually is pretty legit. Only rough area is really this, but for the most part I got it pretty legit. Let's test fit it. Oops. Ow, just hit myself. Really should have cardboard on this, but I think I'll be okay. Okay, so far so good. Okay, so yeah, that corner is what's hitting right there. And then, let me see, last time I kind of snuck it through this. Dude. Oh, wait, hold on. Put this freaking. Oh. Okay. Yeah, you know what, chat? Oh, you know what? Oh, shit. Will it sit like this or no? Nah, we gotta trim. Yeah, I'm gonna have to trim that out. Okay. Now we still have to close the hood and check, but this already looks so much better and it fits almost like perfectly. This is really nice. It does overhang on the bottom, but I don't think that's going to be too big of an issue since this isn't a perfect fit anyway. So let's see what we got. Let me see what happens if I close it. No. Barely. Alright, cool. Alright y'all, so we did 3 hood tests, hood closes, everything's fine. So what I'm going to do now, because I only have 2 of these left, I'm going to order more, but these 2 should be fine. I think I'm going to put one here at the top in this corner, and then I'm probably going to do one right down here on this corner by where I cut, just because this one's hanging off, so I won't be able to really have it centered. So let me go ahead and do one more hood test. Just close this down real quick. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay. Alright, so real quick detour. I got a little too excited with this install. I forgot for the radiator and zip ties, I need to install these. This just help keep the zip tie centered. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on. I already cleaned it right here. Very simple. Just need to peel this off. Oh, I forgot to poke that through. Shit. Use this one. Yeah, don't do what I just did. There you go. Yeah. Okay. I should have done that with the tape off. It's fine. Well. And then you just want to press that down. Most likely just want to hold it like that, squeeze it into place. That should be solid, and then this time so I don't forget. Be patient when you're doing this, working on your car, y'all. I know it's exciting, especially when you're doing mods or getting it running again for the first time, but the last thing you want to do is mess yourself up and put you in a worse position. Trust me. Just stick that on there. Oh, I might have done it. That's fine. It'll be fine. Okay. Let me get this thing back in, and zip tie's coming in now. There we go. All right. All right, y'all, so it is all mounted. I am gonna order a couple more zip ties and put them along here at the top just to be more secure. So those are really the only points. But yeah, let's go ahead, get this thing wired up, put the relay back, and we'll be all good. All right, so as I said, I gotta clean up this mess. 2 of these wires are all gross, so I'm gonna end up cutting these. I'm gonna mount the relay here on this bracket. Shout out to Swaybe for this idea. So yeah, let me go ahead and get this cleaned up. We'll get it wired up, tested, and we'll go from there. Alright, y'all, I know it's a little dark, but went ahead and finished everything up. Got everything sheathed. I cut the harness and I mounted the relay here on this bracket with the tabs on the back. Looks pretty good. So let's go ahead and test it, make sure it works, and we'll be done. Alright, y'all, so as you can see, we're driving the car. I'm gonna pull in here, get something from Sonic actually. I'm gonna sit in the drive-thru because I want this car to actually sit and idle. What's y'all's Sonic order, by the way? Let me know in the comments of this video. Hey, how you doing? Can I just get a large ocean water, light ice?
A large what?
Ocean water?
Easy ice?
Yeah, with light ice, that's it. All right, y'all, so let's go ahead. The car's gonna sit here and idle. Go ahead and see what it does. We're at, on this gauge, we're at 180. On the TunerStudio gauge, which is what we're actually getting basing everything off of, it's at 189. So I guess so far we're good. All right, y'all, so as you can see, we're actually about to be next. I was sitting in that spot for about 5 minutes. On TunerStudio, I'm seeing 199, and on my other temp, it's 192, so I think we're good. It's crazy too, you guys, because fixing this cold side piping alone, if you guys remember the old setup, it had like 2 90-degree turns in it. This is running so much smoother. It's definitely building boost better. It sounds better. And now I have a little flutter too when it blows off, which is cool. I mean, great. TunerStudio, we're at 198 degrees as of now, so I would say this fan is working really good, y'all. I mean, I would have liked it to be a little bit cooler, like maybe 180, but under 200 is fine. Like I said, I'm just really happy this works. The real test is once we start really pushing boost and getting the car tuned, seeing how it handles with all that. But honestly, I'm pretty happy. And like I told you guys already, just driving the car as it is now, I can already tell it's driving a lot better. It's a lot smoother. Idle's definitely a lot better too. And I haven't even had to change anything in the tune really, so this has been good. All right, y'all. That is a wrap on the 940 swap. As you guys saw, we just came back from the test drive. The car is keeping temps cool and everything is working good. We got good clearance. The fitment is great and we have this cold side piping looking better than it was before. This just shows to show you guys how much better this setup is overall versus the one I got, which you shouldn't honestly get. This 940 swap is actually the most ideal. Again, if you check the clearance, look how nice that looks. So with that being said, if you guys found this vehicle helpful, drop a comment, let me know in the comments. And as always, make sure you guys hit the like, subscribe button, and share this video with a friend if it helps. Hey, by the way, if you guys want to hang out, share builds, and get advice in real time, I really recommend you guys join the new Discord community I set up. The link will be in the bio of this video. Come through, hang out. Even if you're not into cars, just come hang out. We're going to have game nights, movie nights, all that. I'm going to see you guys in the next one. You guys have a great day. Thanks for watching. Peace.